I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Next, up first, the Tartan Tornado. And now it's time for...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting undisputed one.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, until the last fighter is out here. Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is...
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. He missed with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Counter-punching for both these athletes. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same, as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Counter right. Solid punch. Neither man really defending themselves. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The counter punching. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope that...
Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
He fails to score with that left hook. Nice counter punch. And shoot. Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this is with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Blocks the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice exchange here from both men. Perfect counter shot. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Swing and a miss with that hook. That left counter punch will score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They figure out the combination to this safe. He just misses with that big right hand.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And a counter left. Hook doesn't score. Missing with that right hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
We go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's a counter shot. He parries away that left hook. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Neither man really defending themselves. He misses with that jab. Counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Big swing and a miss. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That counter shot lands. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
That left counter was perfectly timed. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missing with that right hook.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. Neither fighter a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Left counter score. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
I've seen that happen so many times. Don't take things for granted.
And he just missed with that left jab. Beautiful counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. They exchange punches. Gets out of the way of that left hand. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here comes round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Fantastic punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. I'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice job blocking the hook. Good left counter that lands. What a punch. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Great counter right hand there. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he misses with that jab. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Good counter left hand there. A script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
There's the bell for round 9. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Terrific counter lands. Good counter right hand again. Both men step back for just a moment. That big hook doesn't land. Nice counter shot. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Lands with the right counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges...
We've made it to round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They just missed with that big right hand. Nice counter. They're both trying for a knockout. That old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men. Men step back for just a moment. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good defense on that left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different...
Let's start 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Todd, we've seen much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
Just gets out of the way of that left hand. Neither man really defending themselves. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there is no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Punch, counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Both men step back for just a moment. I'm surprised at how inaccurate these fighters have been. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Big right hand just misses. Missed him with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.